Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm gonna help you deal with the, I guess I'll call it the screamer, because if you get near it, it is a one-hit kill. If the video does help you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all the other guides I have on Total Chaos. Plus, we deal with them 3 separate occasions, okay? So, this is our first one. Here we go. So I slowed this clip down so you see exactly how we need to exit this little puzzle area with this enemy. So where the enemy is at, that is the exit, and it's locked by a door, so we need to open up that door, and we open it up through that little entrance right there. Hopefully you saw it. Okay, so we have to travel facing it, because if we face it, it won't attack us, so that's very important. But if you get near it too much, it will scream and it'll be a one-hit kill. Alright, FYI, I am heavy, I am a hoarder of things, so one good tip if you're having trouble with this enemy is drop your stuff. Well, drop some stuff, yeah, because you can't go back and get it. So alright, we need to get this surface gate key. So what I'm doing here is I'm waiting to wait till I see it, so that way I see which way I exit. So bringing it around, kind of had to like drag it with you, you know, kind of like pet it and be like, hey, come here puppy, come here. Alright, see, just like that. So the video does help you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all the other guides on Total Chaos, because it's a difficult game, and you know, some people will have some trouble with, just like I did. Okay, alright, so we are facing it. Alright, so we're gonna travel this way. Okay, remember that first section right here, we got to go through there. Okay, and we got to do this without actually facing it. Okay, alright, so now we're gonna turn around here, and we got to open this gate here. It opens from this side. All right, he's still there. Okay, I encourage you to turn on the faucet so the gas comes out. I messed up by doing this first. It's not a big deal, I still got it done, but turn on the faucet first, you'll see exactly what I mean. It'd save you some time and some scariness. So yeah, like, oh, I thought I had turned it on. Oops. All right, yeah, that would have saved us a little bit of time where we could, you know, face where we're going. All right, we're gonna have to do this the slow way. Alright, so now we're traveling back to the path that we've already taken. So if this looks familiar, it is, because you've done this path before. Okay, now we are going to exit where he came from. So that's where we went a little while ago. We're going to pass down, and now we got to go through where remember, that's why I showed you those 2 little tunnels there. Alright, and now it is open, and now we are in the clear, and there is a switch right here, a lever that we got to go and push, and then a cutscene will start. Okay, there you go, man. It's terrifying. The first time I caught that, I was like, ooh, a shotgun to the face would have been great. Alright, let's get at it with the next time we deal with this enemy. Not gonna lie, man, once I saw this enemy once again, I knew. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a while. Okay, I think this is probably harder than the other one, because there's a little trick that you have to do that I kept dying to, and I'll show you exactly what that is. Okay, so this is in Storm, and we gotta lure him out. We gotta have him chase you, follow you. And the beginning is rather easy, you know, you kind of go through it, but it's kind of at the end that you don't know the map, because obviously you're not facing it. That's where it gets a little tricky on how exactly to do this. Okay, alright, so we're following this same way. I believe you could also go the other way. That is the route that I decided and I'd like to take. I got familiar with that route. Alright, got a little stuck here. I was like, okay, nope, not yet. This is where I turn here. Alright, so you gotta wait for him to show up. Yeah, he's coming. Alright, we gotta turn around. Okay, this is the most important part here. Okay, do not go out, because there's also a screamer out there. You want to wait right here. You wait right here, you wait for him to show up, and then you come out. There'll be one there, and you got to break these boxes right here on the right. That will give you enough time to break those boxes, because there's one right here, see, and then you wait here. You want to see all 3 on your screen. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna show you. There's nothing worth in these boxes. Go ahead and break. Okay, if you're looking for ammunition, there's nothing in them. So, but you want to kind of look at that trick that I went ahead and taught you, because you got to time that perfectly, because if not, then you'll kind of mess up. Alright, so we're gonna go around. Okay, this is kind of the same route that I'm taking once again, but the thing is, I'm luring all 3 with me. Alright, just bring him along. Okay, there's nothing on the other side. If you're wondering, straight ahead, there's nothing over there. I went over there. Alright, and that's where I went right now. Okay, be careful because you could die here from fall. Right there. And then behind you a little bit. Okay, so we're going to travel this way. This is where it gets really tricky because you don't know the map over here. And then you don't want to keep risking dying. That's the problem. Okay, as far as I know, there's no collectibles here. I tried to look for some, could not find any. Alright, we're going to take it over here. We got to worry about that one there. Alright, so you got to wait for him to appear on your screen. He's right there. Turn the knob. The faucet there. Come out through this way. See, the arrows are also helpful. They tell you in which direction to go. Alright, right now we're going to head left. Sometimes I think the arrows are there to trick you, but no. Alright. And then we're pretty much at the end here. Okay, we went ahead and got this settled here. And there's so many. And then you're going to fall down. And there you go, man. You're pretty much safe here. Okay. Alright, you're going to have to deal with them one more time. Here you go. So this comes in the regression chapter. Alright, as soon as you cross over here, you'll see in the left, you'll see it. Alright, so we are trying to go in that direction, but what we need to do is we need to lure it out. So we're going to head over here to this direction. Okay, remember, if you face it, it does not chase you, but once you look away, it runs at you. So our job is to kind of bring it over, and then we're going to kind of go around, and then we're going to exit the way we came. Or at least in that direction, okay? You gotta wait for you to see it. Come on, buddy, come on. Let's move it, move it, move it. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. See? All we gotta do is lure it around. We're gonna go around. And like a square. There we go. We keep seeing him. Alright. Once we look away right now. Alright. Very important. We need to make sure we see him because we need enough time to pull a switch and then come back and face it again. Alright, that is where we entered. This is where we found the mat, and this is the direction we're going. Okay, so right now, as soon as we face it, it doesn't chase us. We're going to look to the right. There is a lever we got to pull right here. Pull that switch. And then, you got to be back in time because that thing runs, man. He runs at you. Alright, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look for collectibles, okay? That I'm looking around. I've died, you know, a few times here. Not that many. Luckily, not that many. So, over here, we're going to head in here. We got to worry about one that's going to come up again. Actually, two, really, right there. And then there's another one that shows up. I don't know where that one came from. Right there. Okay, so we got to kind of loop them around. So I got to look away so it comes at me. There you go. Perfect. And then we're going to go around in a circle here because we got to go in the direction one of them came. Here we go. We got to come over here. Alright, so right now, you got to pull the lever first. Very important. Okay? Do it first. I made a mistake and I died there once. Pulled the lever. I didn't pull the lever. Couldn't leave. Alright, now we come out. Alright, like I said, I didn't find any collectibles here. I died several times trying to look for some, but yeah, no luck here. Alright, so we got to head out this way. Yeah, we got to go that way. Okay, there's nothing behind us if you're wondering. Okay? I looked. Alright, over here on the right. Dead end. Alright, we got to go this way. Alright, and then we're going to turn right here. We're going to go this way. The other way has nothing. Okay? Alright, we are almost done. We're just kind of bringing them along here because we have to. Okay, by the way, you are close to the end here. Okay, you still need maybe one or two chapters, but you're close to the end. We're gonna drop down at the very end. There you go, we're safe now. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next one.